Oh my God, I just pressed the record button and I just realized that I talked for like few seconds, probably on like a minute or so. And then I forgot to press the record because I'm actually using this Zoom. But anyway, so yeah, um, I think it's been really a while for me since my last video uploaded on this channel. I don't know, maybe it's only like few weeks ago or something else because I normally don't check my last time videos because I thought I just really want to share. I just really want to give my own 2 cents about things, and this came from my personal experience and my personal thoughts. So I hope we can listen, and maybe some of us can still feel resonated with what I'm having in my mind. And I think internet is the place where you find the same type as it is, right? So, yeah, as you guys can see from the title of this video, I'm really encouraging you guys to audit your life in any shape or form. So basically, what I mean by audit your life means that you're basically giving yourself the chance to really see how far you've gone in your own life because sometimes we ourselves can uh, impose ourselves to the extent that we feel that we haven't reached a certain level of development just because we always raise the bar and we always raise the standard that we have in our own selves. But we sometimes forget that also in the journey of being a better version of ourselves, we have to document or we have to audit ourselves so that we know from the previous experience which type of development, which type of betterment that we have to take for the future. So we're not going to be clueless whenever we are trying to take ourselves into another level, so to speak. uh, Why does it matter? Because sometimes when you're in the flow of working, or if you're in the flow of doing something that you're really passionate about, you sometimes feel like, oh, it's just nothing, or it's just something that I casually do. It's just not something that has to be praised because it's just it's just not really special, whatever or not. But I think for me, you really need to audit, document, or even make a portfolio if you really want to take it really further. Because s- there are days when you feel discouraged, or there are days when you feel like you're unmotivated, and those proofs of your work, of your development, of your betterment can really help you to remind yourself that you're really worthy, especially if you're in the pursuit of changing or transforming everything in your life and you feel very lonely, or you feel like you have no one to rely to, or you feel like nobody is clapping you or giving you a pat or not giving their back on you, you can calm yourself because you've been documenting your life, you've been auditing yourself, you've been being very aware of what has gone so far in your life, and that can be something very monumental, prideful, but also at the same time really grateful because you're actually having gone through it and you made it successfully, basically. So don't forget to audit, don't forget to even decorate your life and really romanticize your life, because if you're not doing that, what are we supposed to do? We only live in this world. This is the first time of our own selves living in this world, and also maybe the last time we're living in this world. So we never know how the future unfolds. We never know how kind of surprises that we are about to receive in the next step, in the next chapter of our own lives. So by documenting or by auditing our lives, we know exactly that it's not something nonsense that we've been doing, but it has meaning behind it. And also we can learn from it, because every milestone, every failures, every mistakes, anything that you've audited within your life, it gives you so much impact, and it leads you to the place, to the path, to the lane that you should be there. Because if you're not taking any decision at that time, it may not lead you to who you are right now, and it's necessary at that time. Um, and when I try to go back to the old days, because I w- I grew up in an era, even though it's not really that far ago, but I have lived my own life in an era where everything in my life is being audited or being documented, as in like uh when I was a kid, I was photographed by my family that I can crawl, I can sit by my own self. When I was like 5 years old, when I was like 2 years old, and stuff like that. Those things are hitting homes basically, because you know that as a person, as a human, you are actually having a lot of milestones, and it's being documented, it's being audited. And basically, I hope as a human being, we have also that kind of mechanism. We have also having that kind of means to always document ourselves. So it reminds us that as a person, we've gone through so far, we've walked the chapters, the seasons in our own lives that we might think in the very first place we are not able to overcome it, but in hindsight, you can do it. And that's what really matters the most. Uh, So I hope that we are bringing back the culture of documenting anything, and especially if you can print it, if you can audit your life and you can make it in a visual board, or you can just document it, you can make like you can basically your you can basically print your achievement, and then you can stick it on your wall, uh or anywhere else that is very much accessible to you on your own daily basis. It will be very much highly favorable, because it again it acts as your reminder. It can be something really great for you to watch how far you've gone. And also, it's going to be a really good time for you to take a moment, because you're pausing yourself from any mundane activities. Because some of us feel like our day-to-day life has been really autopilot, which means after doing this, you have to do this, you have to do this, and then you go back to certain routines and stuff like that, without having the time with your own self to think how far you've gone through or something else like that, and having those kind of reminders in a place where it's accessible to you, or you most likely walk into that kind of space or that kind of room. It's gonna help you at the end of the day, because it's gonna remind you, it's gonna give you an awakening moment where you're not a failure, you're not a loser, you're not an L, you're not the person that people throw bad terms or bad adjectives or bad connotation to you because